Hi and welcome to Makeup440plus. This is my third question and answer video. I've had to break it up because there were so many questions. So here we go again. So favorite drugstore brand and why? Now I'm going to have two answers to this. Here in Australia, prior to me really getting interested in YouTube and makeup, I would have to say that it was Revlon. However, as I've said in my previous videos, Revlon is incredibly expensive. You cannot buy anything under $25 in Revlon at all, ever. So I actually saw in a chemist the other day Revlon Colour Stay Foundation marked down from $38 to $17. And that is the cheapest I've ever seen Revlon foundation. I just couldn't believe it. Only that I buy my makeup overseas now because it's just so much cheaper. I would have grabbed it in a heartbeat. Normally, if I hadn't started watching YouTube and realised I could buy it so much cheaper overseas, I probably would have bought 10 of them. Other than that, I would have to say it would be a toss-up between e.l.f. and Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild eyeshadows and blushes are just out of this world. For the price, just brilliant. e.l.f. does fabulous eye primer. Their brushes are just brilliant. Their blushes are just beautiful and the range is just phenomenal. So it would really be a toss-up for me between those two. Favourite TV show? Anything like CSI or Law and Order. Any of the Law and Order series, any of the CSIs, love them. End of conversation, just can sit and watch them for hours. Mac or NARS? Neither. I hate to say it, and I know I'm probably going to really upset some people. I bought some MAC foundation and some MAC powder, which I really like. I have my MAC foundation on today, and I have NARS blush on today. I just don't understand the hype about either of them. Over here, you cannot even buy NARS here in Australia. MAC foundation, for example, in Australia is over $70. It is just ridiculous, the price of it. Yes, I can buy it from overseas. However, there's other things I would prefer to spend my money on. I actually don't own a MAC eyeshadow. I think I own, as far as NARS go, I own one blush. As far as MAC goes, I have a highlighter, a foundation, and a skin finish. So I don't own a lot of their products. I think they're great products. I just hear they're just so incredibly expensive when I can buy other products that I feel do the job just as well. And to be honest, nobody knows that I'm wearing MAC or Colour Stay when I go to work because they end up looking the same. So yeah, unfortunately I wouldn't pick either. If I had a choice, yeah, I couldn't choose because I'm just not a massive raving fan of either of them, and I know I'll get a lot of hate for that, but so be it. Favourite makeup remover is actually the makeup remover that I make myself. I have to say this is brilliant. This is just water, olive oil and baby shampoo. Just gets my eye makeup off so easily. Second, that would have to be the foaming cleanser that I use from Miraness. Software to edit my videos. I don't edit. I used to edit on iMovies until they did an update, and I'm pretty tech savvy, but I couldn't work it out. So I've given up, and now I just fly by the seat of my pants and do things like lean out of view to pick things up because I don't edit. So what you see is what you get with me, and everybody makes mistakes. Everybody blinks and puts mascara on their skin. You see it all with me. That's just the way it is. So I don't edit. So I don't use an editing program. Cream or powder blush? I have quite a few cream blushes. I love them. However, I always put a powder blush over the top to set them. So would have to, in that case, say powder, because even when I use a cream blush, I still put a powder blush over the top just to settle it. I find the colours are so much richer. I find if I put a powder blush over the top, it just settles it down a bit. So I love the cream blushes, and as I say, I've got quite a few of them, but I still use a powder blush over the top. Okay, get that one done. How many eyeshadow brushes do I have? I have no clue. 50 at a rough guess. A lot. I have a number of the kits from Sigma that contained, I bought I think it's the Eye Essential kit from Sigma, which I absolutely love. I also bought another Sigma kit which had a lot of eye brushes in them. These are one of my favourites, and this one's filthy, but the blending brushes, the tapered blending brushes from Sigma. This is one from the Performance Eye Kit, which is one of the shader crease brushes, which I just love because it's so small, it just gets in and does all the work. I've got a ton of e.l.f. Eye brushes that I use, and I also have all of the Real Techniques eye brushes because I just find them so fantastic to use. So too many I use them all, but I have a habit of keeping, I'll just shoot out of range for a minute, I keep my clean brushes like this with the brush covers on them, and this is a pencil brush, for instance, that's clean, so I keep all my clean brushes in one container, and then I keep my dirty brushes in another container so that I know what needs washing. So once my two dirty containers get full, I basically wash them, put the brush guards on them, and then as I start to do my makeup the next day, I pull the brush guards off and start again and start putting the dirty ones in. Just is an easier way than constantly reaching for new brushes that are clean all the time, and it makes me wash my brushes more regularly, so that's what I do. What's the next question? Favourite low-end makeup? I think I answered that before. Toss up between Wet n Wild and e.l.f. really. I mean, I just don't think you can go past. Over here, for example, again, on the e.l.f. website here for Australia, the cheapest thing is about $9. So we can't even buy e.l.f. over here for the same price that you can get it over there. It's just unheard of. Like the bottom of the line e.l.f. brushes start at $3.99 or $5.99. So that's what you pay for the professional e.l.f. ones, I think it is. So yeah, if it's makeup and brushes, it's definitely a toss up between Wet n Wild and e.l.f. I couldn't choose between them because the Wet n Wild, I don't use a lot of the e.l.f. eyeshadows. I've got a few, but and the other product which I don't mention often enough is NYX. I think NYX is great as well. Gurus I watch regularly. I think I answered that in one of my earlier ones. Definitely Wayne Goss. I watch Memphis, Melissa from, I can't think of her username. But yeah, I'm subscribed to quite a few. There's some that I don't watch all the time. Tiffany D I watch a bit of, but basically the really honest ones. There's another girl I watch, and for the life of me I can't think of her name right now, which is going to drive me crazy. But anyway, my skin types and what products I use. My skin type is, I am definitely a combination. So I'm 44 and I have definite oil in my T-zone. Still get acne with, that time of the month, but it's slid as I've got older. So it started on my forehead, my nose, my cheeks, and now I get it under my neck, which is just fabulous. But that's hormones for you, so what can you do? And the products I use at the moment, I'm basically using Miranas because I find it really agrees with my skin, and I really like it. Okay, next question. Do I like big earrings? Yeah, love them. got some on now. I particularly wear big earrings when my hair is short, just to, you know, I think wearing big earrings or hoop earrings and stuff like that when my hair's this short, it looks great. So yeah, I definitely wear big earrings. Do I use false lashes? No. Unless I'm going to a fancy dress party. No, I don't. You won't see me do them in my tutorials. I find them uncomfortable. I often think that they're overdone, and I think even though that I've got makeup on, and you can see that I've got makeup on, it's still natural. It doesn't look overdone. I can do a really good smoky eye, even a dark smoky eye, and I don't put false lashes on. I just think that sometimes it can look ridiculous, and I've seen people with false eyelashes that, you know, reach their eyebrows, and it just looks so unnatural. But my eyelashes, I feel long enough, even with my glasses, when I blink, my eyelashes hit my lenses and drive me crazy. So I don't tend to wear false lashes. Plus they drive me crazy putting them on, and I also just feel like the weight of them is too much. Do I like pin-up girl makeup? Yeah, I do. I think it's fabulous. You know, the red lip and the light eyes with the black liner, and it's just absolutely beautiful and divine. If I could do winged liner, I would probably wear pin-up girl makeup way more often, but I can't do winged liner to save my life. So I don't know whether it's my eyes or my eye shape or what, but it just looks weird, never looks right, and I've just basically given up. It's one of those things that I fail at. So, but I do love pin-up girl makeup, yes. Do I have a monthly budget for my makeup? No. I've got a lot of makeup. I've always had a lot of makeup. Occasionally I will buy something. I'm on a no-buy at the moment because I've just got the most ridiculous amount of makeup, and I could never use it all if I wanted to. So I am working through using up what I have, unless something really spectacular comes out that I just really have to have. For example, the Glinda palette was a no-brainer for me. I just loved it, and I wanted it, and I bought it. So but I mean, you can get really carried away with how much money you spend on makeup. It's very easy to just go stupid, and I just don't think it's necessary. There's only so many foundations you can wear. There's only, you know, you can only wear one foundation on your face a day. You know, you can only apply eyeshadow. Well, you can do it more, but what's the point? You know, so I use what I have. I'm using up what I have, and I'm just on a no-buy, and I'm trying to hit pan. I've hit pan on a few things, which I'm really stoked about. You know, I've got lots of empties, which I'm really pleased about. I did an empties video not that long ago, and then I threw a whole heap of stuff out and realised I should have saved it for an empties, but I didn't. So I don't have a monthly budget. So where do I get the strength and inspiration to carry on? It's just one of those things. You've just got to get up and do it, I guess. You've got, me for example, I feel with my situation I have two choices. I can either lay on the couch, sleep, veg, do nothing. Everything hurts no matter what I do, even walking, you know, so I could just go, oh, it's all too hard. I can't sit, you know, I can't walk, I can't stand up, so I'll just lay down on the couch and I'll just sleep my days away and do nothing. Or I can keep moving, get sore, be sorry that I pushed myself too hard and too far, and then 2 days later go, yeah, but at least I got it done. I don't know. I just have always been somebody who figures that I've got two choices, and I'm also somebody who figures it can always be way worse than whatever it is that's going on can always be worse. So I try and go with the, you know, get it done, get it finished. There's some days that I just go, do you know what, if the house isn't clean and spotless today and I haven't put everything away, the world's not going to come to an end tomorrow, so it can wait. And there's days when I do have veggie days, and I think I need those down days. I think everybody does, but yeah, I don't know. It's very hard to, you have to motivate yourself and find a way to do that. and everybody has their own way, and I guess you need to find that for yourself. I don't think anybody else can motivate you. I think it's something you definitely have to find within yourself. Do I prefer to shop offline or online? Online. That's why I've never done the $20 makeup challenge, because it would be basically impossible to do it here in Australia. You could not buy a brush for $20, let alone a foundation or an eyeshadow duo or mascara. Nothing. So I've had a lot of requests to do the $20 makeup challenge, but I can't do it because it's not fair, because I just could not afford to buy the products here in Australia to do it. You know, I wouldn't even be able to buy one thing. So definitely buy online. I buy from eBay, I buy from beautyjoint.com. There's another couple of websites I buy from. So yeah, always buy online. What was the what year was your best birthday? This year, as a matter of fact, was the best birthday I've ever had. It was just fabulous. What's my favourite colour? Red. Red and purple. Red definitely first. Purple's definitely a close second. And last question for this question and answer is my outfit style. I would say I have a very classic look. I don't tend to buy or wear what's in fashion. I buy what I like, but I tend to buy things that don't go out of fashion. So I have a very classic sort of style. I might buy a scarf if leopard print's in. I'll buy a scarf or a shirt, but that's about it. I don't follow fashion and I don't follow trends. I just buy what I like. So whatever that may be, that's what I get. So yeah, I just basically go with what I like, not what the trend is. So I have to say jeans and a t-shirt's probably one of my favourites, but as for the rest, I always buy classic pencil skirts or pleated front pant, you know, like a nice dress pant with a pleated front. Yeah, I have a very classic style, I guess. So I'll leave it at that because this one's dragging on, and I will answer the rest of the questions in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed, please give it the thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the down bar, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.